welcome back to Community Hotline. I'm Monica Weitzel. We're here at Gresham at MetroEast Community Media. Glad you stayed with us because now we're going to be talking about the Gresham Arts Festival, one of the premier events here in the city of Gresham. And to talk about it, we have with us Jill Bradley. You are with the city of Gresham. You're the communications, manager, director?
Specialist.
Specialist, that works.
Extraordinaire.
That works. There you go, I like that. And Kirk French, you're Gresham City Councilor, and I understand an artist juror at the Gresham Arts Festival.
That is correct.
Yes, welcome. Glad you both came. Now, the Gresham Arts Festival has been around for 14 years, something like that. Started by the fabulous Judy Hahn, who I just love, and it was taken over last year by the city of Gresham. She decided to step down from her reign as queen of the Arts Festival. Jill, tell me a little bit about that. Would you? How did that happen, and why? How did the city become involved, and why?
Oh, I'll tell you. 14 years ago, there were the first one. There were 28 artists, and we're looking at 170 coming just shortly. And it's a testament to the vision of the Art Walk in the first years to bring art to East County and to really showcase East County to other cities in the region and to really provide something at home. And it grew, it was so popular, it grew in leaps and bounds.
Incredibly.
And it was a volunteer-led effort for so long. It finally became almost a year-round job, and they struggled, and the city said, well, we don't want a struggle, we would like to keep this here for the community. Let us see if we can help keep the tradition alive. And so here we are, year 2, bigger and better.
That's great. I know it is a really popular event, and it brings people from all over, not just Gresham. It's from all over the Northwest. But most of the artists are regional, isn't that right? That most of them are either from around here or the Northwest?
Most are.
Most are. I mean, I know it's not solely, but how many artists you said?
170 at last count.
Wow.
And because of the amount of artists, we're expanding a little bit, so you have more to walk around. And where they come from, definitely all around Oregon, from Bend to Portland, down to Salem. We have a lot of Washington artists, and this year, the jury has seen applications come in from as far away as Hawaii and New York, I think Arizona. So the word is out. It's really exciting.
Well, from what I've heard, the artists really love it. They love it. It's not just the people that attend it, but the artists actually love it. Have you heard that too?
Yeah, I have. They get good results out here versus other communities.
Meaning they sell their product.
They sell their products.
And they're treated well, I think.
And they're treated well.
Yeah.
Gresham's reputation, it just shines because we take good care of our visitors, whether they're the artists or the guests. The volunteers for this event work really hard. They're handing out water bottles. They're teaching people where to find things downtown. And I think it's just over the years we've built up that credibility, and so we can expand and have really top-notch artisans wanting to be here.
People are coming to you rather than you having to go around.
In the early days, you're right, we really had to go out and say, we're looking for artists. And
now, not so much.
Now they're looking for us.
So, Kirk, this is a juried art show, correct?
That's correct.
Tell us what that means and what your role is in that.
Well, we had a panel that was selected, and we would receive the artist work, and we would go through it, and we would say yes or no or undecided.
And what do you base those decisions on? Like there's too many of this certain medium or that kind of thing?
Yeah, we try to stay like jury. We don't want to turn it into a jury show. So we had a lot of different arts and mediums that we had on there. There might be ironwork for the yard. It could be fabric. Could be print.
It's pretty much every kind of medium you can imagine.
Everything that you could think of. And so we didn't want to have too much of something. So we had to be very selective on, we picked what we thought was the best.
Cool. We have a video that MetroEast did that showcases some of the Gresham Arts Festival, and I think it might be an appropriate time to take a look at that now.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's take a look at that video.
This is the Gresham Art Festival.
Gresham Art Festival!
Gresham Arts Festival is awesome.
This is Gresham Art Festival.
Gresham Art Festival.
This is the Gresham Arts Festival.
Gresham Arts Festival. Come on down. It's a lot of fun.
Well, the Gresham Arts Festival is the city's biggest, best-loved event. It's been drawing thousands to downtown Gresham since 2001 for music and art. And the festival is really important to the city of Gresham. It supports our businesses, it builds our community, and it brings people from around the region to the city to have good family fun. The Arts Festival is very important to Gresham for a lot of reasons. Mainly, it brings everybody downtown. And we brought last year an estimated 10,000 people to downtown, and we hope to bring even more this year. So a lot of it is to support the business community, but I think it also just supports the broader community. The ability to come downtown, meet a Northwest artist, have a great, some great food, and have a balloon hat, get your face painted, bring your kids. It really does create a great sense of community.
This festival is about art.
It's about community. It's about food and music and arts.
It's going to be known as the Arts Festival because the city has taken over. All of us that were on the Art Walk Committee retired, but we couldn't find someone to take over the event, and so the mayor says we're going to take over the event and help it stay strong because he likes what we do and what it brings to the community. It shows people that there are stores down here, there's restaurants down here, and it helps the artisans make a special thing of showing what they do. And they have people looking for them every single year. So it's wonderful.
I think that in terms of the community, it's great for growth. It's great for the kids that are learning. I think it's just a great atmosphere for Gresham.
Gresham Art Festival. Come on, come on.
That's a lot of fun, and that's a very much a family event. And Kirk, you made an observation earlier today. What was that you were saying about the whole event?
There's no smoke.
There's no smoke. People don't smoke down there, do they?
They police themselves, and it's a very nice atmosphere, and you don't have to worry about smoke blowing in people's faces. I thought it was wonderful.
Yeah, and then people don't throw their garbage on the ground. No. I mean, it's a really clean event. But like I mentioned, it is a family affair. I mean, kids are welcome. What are some of the things, Jill, that we can expect at this year's event that kids would be interested in?
Something new we have this year is the Kids Village, and we are having that this year on the Arts Plaza, right next to the Children's Fountain. It'll be right next to the Chalk of Fame, which we can talk about.
Yeah.
And the Kids Village is going to have glitter tattoos, face painting, craft projects, create your own chalkboard, snow cone sale fundraiser, music, kindy rock music.
Kindy rock.
And mom and dad or grandpa and grandma can come rest for a few minutes, sit on the grass, watch the kids have fun.
Perfect.
And we think it's going to be a good match to have it on the Arts Plaza. And we want to thank Greater Gresham Baptist Church. They are sponsoring the Kids Village.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Great.
And that's a great location, especially it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm all summer, so they get the fountain there and all that. Right. So I don't know if they'll be on then or not, but it's a great place for kids. So you mentioned the chalk. Tell us about the chalk drawings. This is something new this year, huh?
Take it on.
Okay. Not only is this the biggest arts festival, we're going for the biggest world record, the Guinness World Record for the most chalk drawings ever put to pavement.
Sidewalk chalk drawings.
Sidewalk chalk drawings. We have to beat Japan. They have the number at 308, and we're gunning for 350.
So we're talking like 5 by 5 or something like that. 5 feet by 5 feet. I mean, they're pretty good sized chalk drawings.
So right next to the Arts Plaza, on the day of the Arts Festival, we're inviting everybody to come down and help us break the record and help us color in. We have artists doing chalk drawings with Gresham themes. You're going to be one of the squares.
Unfortunately.
I love it. I love it. MetroEast has already agreed to do a couple of them too, and we'll probably get some more down there. So I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, the street will be closed, and
so if people are interested in doing it, they can show up and do it at the event, but they can also sign up. They go to the city website and sign up.
We're looking for any community group, business who wants to maybe take on 10 squares. They take about 20 minutes to color in a square.
Okay.
If you want to do a big cluster, that would really help out. You could become a partner and you'd have your name on a poster there. I also have to give credit to our Youth Advisory Committee.
Yes.
This was their inspiration.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. They actually come up with some super ideas. I've heard a couple others they've
Really
come up
good.
with. That's wonderful. So that sounds like a lot of fun. And if make history, that's a pretty cool thing to be a part of that, right?
Yes.
So what other things? Music. You usually have music at this event. Do you know what's coming up?
Lots of music, everything from bluegrass to marimba to jazz. And what's nice about it, as you stroll around the artist booths, they're in different locations. And on 1st Street, on 2nd Street, 3rd Street, 4th Street, on the Arts Plaza. And you just, throughout the day, different groups will be coming in, and you can sit and watch the music and watch the crowd go by.
So it started out as 2 blocks, and now it's several blocks.
It's great,
huge.
and there's so much to do. You can come to walk the art booth. The farmers market is right there.
Yeah, that's right.
And then just right up the road is the Chalk of Fame and the Kids Village.
just like all together.
And it's free.
And it's free.
All free.
It's free. So tell us the date of this event. This is
Saturday, July 18th. And because it's free, our sponsors. If we could just say thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many sponsors? We have 27 sponsors.
27. Oh, yeah, I was going to say go ahead and name them, but that's a lot. You have some great
The
sponsors.
city couldn't do this without sponsor help, and the community has come forward in a big way. 27 sponsors. Everything from helping with garbage collection to cash to be able to put it on.
Right.
And especially our patron sponsors, that's Gresham Ford and Kink Radio, MetroEast, and Pamplin, the Gresham Outlook.
Right.
And we're very thankful.
And MetroEast is very proud to be part of that because it's a wonderful event. It's fun. It's a great place to go do your Christmas shopping early. If you want Christmas in July, there you go. You can get all your shopping done early.
There's going to be a lot of nice art
There's
there.
wonderful stuff. It's not just art that you hang on a wall, which there's a lot of that that's beautiful, but there is the wearable art. There's yard art. There's every medium you can imagine.
Yes. Yeah.
There's one more new thing. I hope I mentioned Gresham Ford as one of our patron sponsors.
You did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But I was thinking transportation, and that's a big factor for the Arts Festival. It's so big. We do have plenty of parking, but we also have bike valet.
Oh, I heard about that. That's great.
Sponsored by the Chamber, and you can ride your bike. They will watch it for you, so you can go enjoy the festival. And it'll just help with the car congestion.
Well, and also people, if they are coming from outside of Gresham, the Max Line is really close.
The Max Line is perfect, and the Springwater Trail, you can bike it right into Gresham, right to the festival.
It'll be beautiful weather. It'll be perfect. It's a great way to spend the day.
Yeah. So you can look for the bike parking at 5th and Main.
Good.
You'll see bikes. You can't miss it.
And there's always people out there to help you out too if you have questions. Now we're just about out of time. Any last words you want to say? Reasons why people should come to this art festival?
I think the film that we just saw pretty well summed it up.
Yeah.
It is fun. It's great community effort. I call it the spirit of Gresham.
There you go.
And I'm really excited and pumped up about this event. I think it's going to be great.
Great. Well, City Councilor Kirk French and Gresham City Communications Specialist Extraordinaire Jill Bradley, thank you both for being on here. I'm looking forward to the event. I'll be there, so we'll just see you then.
Thank you.
All right.
You bet.
Come on, come on.
Okay, thanks for watching this segment of Community Hotline. You want to check out the Gresham Arts Festival, you'll have a ball. We can almost guarantee it. And don't go away. We'll be right back with more of Community Hotline.